Hey guys, it's Mel here. Today I'm going to talk you through a bit of wrist pain management. Okay, so specifically talking here about the carpal tunnel and your forearm flexors. So your forearm flexors are a group of muscles that travel on the front of the forearm here, okay, and they help assist with this action, and this action of the forearm, okay. The carpal tunnel is a little section at the wrist here that is a little narrowing, okay, that all our forearm flexor tendons to go to our fingers, as well as our veins and our nerves, okay, pass through to make our hands work properly. So the most common issue I see when it comes to people's wrists is pain on any wrist extension. So where the forearm muscles here are getting stretched. So push-ups, bench press, things like that. Okay, it's very common. So if you are experiencing something like this, I'm going to give you 3 basic stretches to do, okay? 2 fairly beginner and 1 stretch a little bit more advanced. And I'm also going to give you some quick strengthening exercise. So basic forearm stretch, okay? Hand out in front, so hand out in front of you, nice and wide, okay? Wrist extended up this way, and then use the other hand to simply pull back, okay? So when you do this action, you should feel stretch all underneath here, okay? So just pull back to where you're comfortable. I'm quite flexible through my fingers and my wrists, so not everyone will get back this far. You might even get further if you're more flexible. Okay, so just go to wherever you feel a nice, strong, comfortable stretch all the way through underneath here. Okay? Wrist pain can also be due to dysfunctional forearm extensors. So when we're stretching one, we're going to stretch the other. So we're going to go straight down. Okay, again, just go to wherever you're comfortable, okay, or wherever your flexibility allows you to. Holding each way for 20 to 30 seconds, and always do both sides. Even if you've only got pain in one wrist, always do both sides, okay? A more advanced forearm stretch, which is one of my favourite ones. I can suffer quite heavily with pain through push-ups and things like that. So this is one of my favourite warm-up stretches. So basically using a table or a pole or something like that, whatever you've got available, okay? Rotate your wrist so your palm's facing up, okay? And simply place your wrist flat on the table and pull backwards, okay? So I've taken my body back, which has made me feel a really strong, deep stretch all the way through here, okay? Again, depending on your flexibility, you may not be able to get your palm flat and all the way around, so just go to wherever you can and wherever you're comfortable. Again, holding it for 20 to 30 seconds, okay? And again, always doing both sides. Some issues at the wrist can be due to a weakness issue. So the forearm flexors, particularly as they get up and they thin out towards the fingers, can be lacking in a bit of strength. And that's where a little bit of stress ball works. So I haven't got a stress ball, but I've got a sparky massage ball, a tennis ball, or a little squash ball. It's really up to you. Depends on what you're comfortable with. I'm a lot more comfortable with a softer stress ball, but simply squeezing and releasing. Squeezing and releasing. So I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but as I squeeze, my forearm flexors here tense up, and then when I let go, they relax. Squeeze and release. So this is something you can do at your desk or in the car or something like that. Okay, so if you do suffer with any weakness or pain in the wrist, have a go at those stretches and that strengthening exercise, and let me know how you go.